Welcome back, everybody. Now, Henck, Conrey and André, collectively known as the impressive male duo Man, is set to ignite the airwaves once again with their brand new single, Vuur and Vlamme. The highly anticipated single marks a thrilling return for the duo after 7 years and promises to deliver a fresh sound that's been eagerly awaited by fans. Penned by Hugo, Ludik and Jordaan, this song boasts an international sound and brings about a fresh burst of energy to the local pop scene. Henck and André join us in studio to tell us more. Very good morning to you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning.
So
Thanks
good
for having
being
us.
here, absolutely.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And the two of you are now back after a 7-year hiatus. What have you been up to all these years?
Yes, we've been so busy. I've been busy with my producing and presenting jobs, and André, you've been
I've been acting
everywhere.
Doing stuff, yeah. It's been busy 7 years.
Yeah.
Blessed to have that.
Indeed,
Absolutely.
indeed. And speaking of which, I mean, how do you balance TV work and music and acting and still pull it off? So
we don't have personal lives.
We just work.
We just work. But I think it's also a thing of like when that passion comes in, you know, just, you know, it fuels you and it gives you that go to just keep on going because we love so much what we do.
Love it. It's a passion.
Absolutely.
And I think also because we took our hiatus for 7 years is because we were so busy with our careers, acting, producing and presenting, that we couldn't juggle it then. But now we're getting older, we've got more experience, we've got more support systems. So now we thought, now we can juggle everything.
Absolutely, and it's time again because we missed it, eh?
We missed it so much.
I mean, music
I would
is,
imagine.
it's something so
music is so
incredible.
infectious. There's no way you cannot miss.
You cannot, exactly. So it's amazing being back and doing it again. Yeah.
So what are some of the lessons, André, that you've learned in your 7-year hiatus? I mean, the fact that you've been away from the music scene.
So I've never stopped singing. You know, I do vocal coaching, and I listen to music, try to see what's out there. And I'm a lover of music, so my Spotify is full of stuff. Yeah. So I was always, and we spoke throughout the years that we're always going to pick it up again. It just needs to be the right time, and we need to be surrounded by the right people. Because I myself, I'm not a musician, I'm a performer, so I can sing the song and interpret the song. But we needed someone to help us write, produce it the right way, because I mean we don't do it through a label, so we need the right people. So that was also taking a break, seeing what's out there, who's really good at what they do. I mean, there's a lot of good people, and then we came across Hugo, who is just.
And we wanted to change our sound a little bit because
thing,
7 years, you know, you grow so much in that time, and I think the song and our sound has also grown in that period, and it's something a little bit different now, which I think is it's nice. Yeah.
Well, and it's good to see that your growth has actually been reflected in your music.
Absolutely.
So how have you grown though, since you started in the industry?
You know, it's so much. I think, you know, life experience and all of that comes in, and it's so beautiful to take that and then incorporate that into your art, whether it's presenting, whether it's singing, whether it's acting, and using that life experience to feel it.
Let's talk about Vuur and Vlamme and how it came about. What does that mean in the first place?
Fire and flames.
Fire and flames.
Fire and flames,
It's for us, we wanted the first song coming back after 7 years, we wanted it to be fun, to be high-paced, high energy, and in an international sound. I was listening to Troye Sivan at a stage before we got this song. I'm like, I want something like that, something that's up-tempo, something that's beaty, people can dance to, and not too deep, just telling a story.
Yeah,
so
and having fun with it,
that's the big thing. It's having fun with the music, because like I said, I'm not a musician, I'm not going to write songs and music, but I want to perform something that is going to give me energy, and this is what the song, then that came out.
I mean, I was just chatting to Henck just a few minutes ago as you were doing the sound check that your song is so punchy. It's you know, it's so full of energy. I was just telling him that, you know, I wish I had hair so I could just let my hair down. You know,
that's why I'm growing mine. You know, check us next year. Yeah, give us 6 months.
Long hair.
So how did you find your genre though?
It's definitely pop, but you know, it's pop. It's energetic. You just want to dance. You just want to get up, and I think that is what makes it so fun to also perform this song.
For me, it's about performing the song. Like I said, we don't play instruments while we're performing, so we need the song to give that energy where the instrument is not. And this is what this song is. And also we went through a ton of music that's out there, and what is working internationally, what is working in South Africa, what do people want to hear. And I mean, it's an upbeat song. It's coming into December and holidays, so I think that's going to get the people up and dancing, hopefully.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm always interested in upbeat, like DJ music. So that's also an influence for me, something that just beats you up, and I love it.
Right. But then would you say that your musical style has changed compared to when you started to now? Or have you evolved musically, that is?
Yeah, I definitely think we have, you know. I mean, obviously, like we said earlier, 7 years is some time, and we have grown.
Yeah.
So the sound is definitely a bit different from our previous music.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That is the fun thing about making music and singing, you know, and doing something a little bit different and coming back, because I feel like that is something that now reflects us.
We took some time to also think about it and focus. What do we really want to do? Because if you're part of a label, you got to work, because you know, product needs to come out, music needs to be recorded. But when we're independent at this stage, so we took time. We had the privilege of taking time to find the sound, because the previous sound was quick on us. We started the band. We just wanted to do this thing. We had this passion. We went into it quickly. It was a nice song, but it wasn't our sound. We always felt that that's not the sound that we want to go on with till later. So that's why we learned. From Hugo specifically. He taught us a lot, and Carl Grant.
Absolutely.
With our
surrounding ourselves with really people that's supporting us, but also know what they're talking about, that's been in the industry for so long.
There's a thing that Robert Kiyosaki says, and it's true. It's like, when you're the most intelligent, most experienced person in the room, you've got to find another room.
Yes.
And that's what we like. It's like with music,
That's so profound, yeah?
Yes, Hugo and Carl and those people are brilliant. So we come in there, we don't know anything, but they're going to take us on this route.
Yeah.
And that's what I live by. Even in acting, it's like, I never want to be the most intelligent, most experienced, because I want to learn.
You want to learn.
I want to learn from the people around me. And that's why we feel so comfortable in this journey, because we've got these people around us that know music bloody well.
Yes.
So do you guys look back and listen to your work and feel that you would have done it much better, or you're just satisfied with the final product?
Don't you always feel like you can do it better? You're like, oh, I should have done that, I shouldn't have done that. But it's also part of the process.
It's
and
part of who we
the
are,
journey.
And part of learning, I suppose.
And part of learning, yes.
And I mean, that song, you know, people still listen to it. I get a lot of text messages.
Yes.
People are listening to it at a braai or something like that. So it's a part of us. It'll always be something special. But I don't think we'll do that again.
Yeah.
We definitely have to adapt to the new sound, international sound. I think everything, art is becoming international. It's not just South African, all this. I think we're on the verge. We're already doing it. A lot of artists are literally going overseas and spreading. So I think the door is open for us to do that. For anyone.
In terms of the evolution of music and the introduction of new genres, would you say that you stick to your own mandate, or you're just blown by the wind, musically, that is?
I think you can do so much these days, especially with social media, to test, kind of see, you know, where people are, how they perceive your song. I think social media has really changed so much for the industry, for the music industry. So, I think there's a definite, we can definitely look
I think for us now, getting back into it, I think we'll stick to a certain sound and then adapt as we go on. But I think if you're a well-established artist, you can do anything. I mean, so I think... But we'll stick to this sound for a while.
For
Maybe
now.
bring out a ballad or two.
Yes.
But it's going to be high tempo. And
All right, gents, great chatting to you, man.
Thank
All the
you.
best, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you
Lovely
very
being
much.
here.
Appreciate it.
We're looking forward to that performance, because I need that energy. I've been here since 5 a.m. and I need that energy
You're going
to
to
get me on my feet again.
You can come dance with us.
Right. Well, that was Henck Conrey and André Lauter, collectively known as the impressive male duo Man, speaking to us about their brand new single, Vuur and Vlamme.